So I just tried to film this video a few minutes ago whilst standing up, and for some reason I'm feeling a little restless today. I don't know what it is. Maybe I've had too much coffee. I don't know, but we're gonna move around a bit on this video, I think. But anyway, got a little something new for you today. Something a little different. So we have been living in Finland for around about 6 weeks now, believe it or not, which sounds crazy to me in both ways. In one way, it feels like we've been here forever, and in another way, it feels like we've literally just got off the plane. But anyway, that's besides the point. The echo in this room is too much. It's doing my head in. Guess who hasn't tidied up from Vappu yet? You'll have to excuse like the state of the place. I wasn't expecting guests. So over this past month or so, I've been kind of making a little mental note of all my favorite things that I've come across. And these are either brand new things to me, which I thought were interesting or I liked a lot, or things which I've liked before and kind of rediscovered and was like, yeah, I need to share this. And thus begins a new series on this channel, which will probably be the first video of every month. And that is my Finnish favorites. So these things could be like random like Finnish products that I come across, food, candy, but also like stores and yeah, just anything really that I come across that's in Finland or Finnish that you guys can try out if you would like to. Now it's at this point I feel like I should say none of the products, stores or anything that I'm going to mention in this video are in any way a sponsor. I haven't been paid to say any of these things and these are just my genuine thoughts. So with the disclaimer out the way, let's begin. My favorite place in the house. So first on the list, and this might be a little bit of a weird one, but man, do I love it. I don't really know what to call it except for like marinated chicken. So this seems to be a really popular thing in stores here in Finland. And that is pieces of chicken in like a marinade or a sauce of some kind. And in my opinion, it is absolutely genius. And as far as I know, this isn't really a thing in the UK. At least I've never seen it there. I'm sure you can get it in some stores, but like I said, I don't think it's a widespread thing. Whereas here, I pretty much see it in every store, I think. But it's great, and I've had it for pretty much every dinner since arriving. There's loads of different flavors and things that you can try. My favorite one is like the pepper sauce. And the way I prepare it is I cook some rice with some vegetables. I fry the chicken and the sauce in a pan. Once it's cooked, I add a little cooking cream and then just enjoy it. It just makes things easy. Like you get a really tasty meal and all you do is just cook some rice and vegetables and a little cream in the pan. It's so easy. You can be done in like 15-20 minutes. So that is favorite number 1. Let's change spots. These balloons are everywhere. Now this might not come as much of a surprise to you guys since Vappu has just been, but my favorite drink from the last month is simma. Now you might have seen the video that I made trying simma from the store, but Kat and I made our own. So actually on Kat's channel, she made a video of the entire process of us making this. I'll leave a link in the description and in the cards. Check it out, it's fun. But in the comments on my video where we tried the one from the store, there were so many people saying that we should try to make our own. So guess what? So I guess my Finnish favorite number 2 is Kat and Kad's homemade simma. And I think, you know what? I think it's even better now it's been processing for even longer. But now it's been about a week and it's good. So thank you for the tip to make our own. It's great. One thing I don't know is if you're actually supposed to eat the raisins. They kind of look like, I don't know, like bloated. Ugh. They taste fun though, all fizzy. I'm gonna move on to Finnish favorite number 3, but I think we need a top up. Now, believe it or not, I'm not only gonna be talking about food and drink. I do have other interests, you know. Favorite number 3 is actually a store. So as you guys probably know, since I make my living making videos, cameras are a big part of my life. But you know what, even before I started making a living using a camera, I loved going into camera stores and that kind of stuff. I just love nerding out over cameras and touching them and okay, that was creepy, sorry. And so the camera store I'm talking about is actually here in Helsinki. But from what I understand, they do have some other branches across Finland. And the store I'm talking about is called Rajala. I've been into this store a few times and just walking in there, it's just like, oh man, I am a kid in a candy shop. They have so many cameras and lenses and stuff, and it's all like out in glass cabinets and just, good job they're in glass cabinets as well, because I'd literally just be dribbling over them if they weren't protected. But really, a camera store is just a camera store. It has the products and you buy them. But what made Rajala make this list is that they have their website translated into English. As you might be able to see here, they have several different languages for their website. And for me, that's a huge thing. And although there is a Google Translate plugin for Chrome, which will automatically translate a Finnish page into English for me, as you guys know, that's not always super accurate. So I really appreciate when these companies translate their websites into English. Now, I haven't actually bought anything from Rajala yet, not yet. But I do have a friend that has, and he has confirmed that their customer service is excellent. And actually I was doing a little price comparison between Rajala and Amazon, because when I said that I haven't bought anything yet, I think I'm going to buy the DJI Mavic Air from there. And I think it worked out that their prices were cheaper than Amazon, which pretty much blew my mind because I would always buy my camera stuff when I was living in London. I'd always buy my camera stuff from Amazon, and usually it was the cheapest I could find. So that is a huge thumbs up from me. All right, so let's move on to the, let's call it the tech section. And the award in this category goes to an app called Memrise. So I've made a lot of videos on this channel trying to learn Finnish. And since moving to Finland, my studies of Finnish has pretty much stopped, which seems really backwards. But it's just been super stressful. We had a lot going on. I didn't really have time to like study. But now things are settling down a little bit. I wanted to pick up my learning of Finnish, and I wanted an app that I could just pick up for 10 minutes and just, you know, learn a few words here and there. The big picture plan is to go on a Finnish language course, but life isn't quite on that level of chill yet, so that's gonna have to wait a little while. But there aren't so many apps out there that teach Finnish, and Memrise is a really good one, especially for me because it is slightly visual. I don't know if I'll be able to show you very well here, but let's do a little test. Uusi. New. Toinen. Now I remember what toinen is because when I learnt the word, there was a picture and it said toinen other cheek. I remember that for some reason. Yeah, you get the picture. So they throw up a picture which is called a mem, and it helps you remember the words that you're learning. Now it isn't by any means the perfect studying app, because maybe you heard there it sounded like the guy that recorded the audio was in a giant tunnel. Anyway, it is a free app, so you can't really complain that much, but it's pretty great if you just want to study for 10 minutes, maybe you're on the bus or a train, just whip it out and yeah, you're good to go. Now I'm still kind of figuring out the concept of this Finnish Favorites series. I think there's going to be a bonus. It's going to be a bonus one at the end. You probably know where I'm going with this. Maybe this can be like the treat section. Yeah, I like that. This isn't very comfortable, but we're going with it. I quite like this. So, Fatsa salmiakki. Guys, can you believe any kind of salmiakki product is in one of my Finnish Favorites videos? It just doesn't make sense. Like 3 years ago, I couldn't stand salmiakki, and now I would actually choose this salmiakki ice cream over, let's say, a chocolate ice cream. Am I feeling okay? Now guys, the sad thing is that I am actually on a diet. I'm on my wedding diet at the moment, so I shouldn't really eat this. This was really just for a prop. My precious. It's broken now. I have to just check on it. I have to give you like the full product, you know, 360 as well. I'm just doing my duty. So once again, I tried this a couple of weeks ago for my weird Finnish foods videos, and I could not believe how good this was. Who am I kidding? It's just impossibly good. You get like this instant hit of salty salmiakki when you bite into it, like from this outer coating. Then you get a little sweet from the ice cream, but then it's also flavored salmiakki, I think. I don't know. I cannot wait until it gets a few degrees warmer and it's once again socially acceptable to eat ice creams outside. I'm going to try and save the rest for Kat, otherwise she'll kill me that I've eaten the whole thing on my own. So there we have it, guys. Those were my 5 Finnish favorites. That's got a nice ring to it. 5 Finnish favorites. Don't you just love it how we come up with the video ideas together? But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed episode 1 of this new series. Like I say, I think I'm going to do one at the start of every month, looking back on the last month. I think that makes sense. I just realised I have salmiak all around my mouth. But if you guys have any suggestions for things that you think I should try, maybe some of your favourite things, leave them in the comments below and maybe I'll check them out. Also, let me know if you've tried or been to any of the things on my favourites list for this month. Yeah, let me know what you think of them in the comments. Anyway, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I feel like I've managed to get rid of some of that energy that was keeping me restless, so thank you. Thanks for coming along for the ride. If you've enjoyed this, the first episode in this series, go ahead and give it a like for me. If you're new around here, click that subscribe button, and I guess I'll see you guys next time. See ya.